It's your go.
Oh, hello everybody, welcome to Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake. We are the Dirt Road Men.
Oh man, we took a week off. That was a good way to start back in.
Yes, it was.
Another good way to start back in, we're reviewing actual Cuban Romeo and Julietas. Fuck off. So, I suppose we should go through the story of acquisition really quick.
Yeah, pretty great.
Yeah, Seth has a girlfriend. I know, weirded me out too. But, hey, good for you, buddy. Good for you, buddy. You gonna say hello? He's mad because I'm making him get up. And she went to Europe, where you can actually buy Cubans. I went and got these. She asked Seth if he wanted anything, and he said, hey, do you want any cigars or anything cool like that? I was like, yeah, if she could get us some Cubans, that'd be great. So she got us 3 Cubans. Seth smoked his like the day he got it. We tried to save them a little bit because they spent 4 days in a backpack. They were a little dry. Mine's fine. Jake's is still a little bit dry.
A little dry. But it's good. So
Yeah.
not bad.
It is good. It's less than I expected. But it is not a bad cigar by any stretch. It's very small. I like a little more girth. Sure you ladies can relate.
Fear the cheese.
So I'll go through a little bit of the history of Romeo and Julieta again. These are the Cuban version of the 1875, and they were founded in 1875 by Alvarez y Garcia. It's a medium-bodied cigar, by the way. I wrote that down, so I guess my notes are out of order. But they kind of got popular in 1903 when Don Pepin was running them. And every once in a while, you'll see some Don Pepin series cigars in different places.
Okay. Doesn't ring a bell, but I'll take your word for it.
They're pretty pricey. But we've never reviewed one, put it that way.
Okay.
I think I've seen them at our normal shop once. I've never seen them at that new shop, and I've seen them at Outlaw.
Okay.
But anyway, they actually created the original Churchill-sized cigar in honor of Winston Churchill when he came to visit them in 1946.
What is the size?
It's a 7-inch cigar. I can't remember the ring gauge on it,
I think
though.
it's a 52.
I can't remember if it's 52 or 56. Somewhere in there. We should know this, but I didn't write the dimensions down for some reason. I just remember it's 7 inches long and of much more substantial girth.
We're talking about the cigars.
No. In fact, there were 2 guys in the shop yesterday talking about cigars with that as a reference point. It's like, man, I just I feel let down if I smoke anything longer than my dick.
The Texas Ranchero, or
Yeah. I was just like, man, I feel inadequate.
that's a big one.
That is a big cigar. It's not quite that big.
Close.
It's no joke. If we're going by the inside dimensions of the bottle, it's not far off. But yeah, that's kind of all I wrote down. We did a longer form version of the history of Romeo and Julieta, how the brands split, and the kinds you can normally get in the U.S. are the same family from a different country because communism sucks.
It does.
And so on and so forth. But these are straight from Cuba. If you get Cubans, one of the things you want to do, generally speaking, is freeze them. because Cuban cigars in particular tend to have a problem with beetles.
Now, say your cigars do have beetles. You freeze them to kill the beetles.
Yes.
You just smoke the beetles, or?
Well, the beetles. If the beetles are already hatched, you're hosed.
Oh, okay.
The eggs are on the leaves.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you'll even see them. I've seen them like raise the wrapper and stuff. I was actually scared that these had them when we got them.
Uh-huh.
But whatever was there went away.
Okay.
Kevin said that was plume.
Oh.
I don't want to get into that discussion. This cigar has a slight bitterness to it. And it confirms what I've heard a lot, which is that real Cubans are good cigars, but I wouldn't rate this at 10. I would definitely not rate this over the Camacho Triple Maduro, the My Father the Judge, the Man of War that we have yet to review.
No.
Absolutely not. You know, most of AJ Fernandez's catalog.
It's like 7.5 to an 8.
I was at an 8. So,
8.
it does smoke smooth. It burns nice and even.
It's not a super light draw, but it's not too tight. I do like the draw on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at the consistency of the roll. I know you had to kind of moisten yours up a bit. Mine's like right at the bottom edge of where I'm comfortable with it, so. But yeah, the draw's nice. Smokes really well. I do get like a toffee note, which surprises me. I suppose it should pair pretty well with this bourbon, actually.
It does. And when I went to punch mine, you know, the cap kind of flaked apart and everything.
Yeah.
But it's actually, the rest of it's really kind of holding up. So.
Yeah, maybe it was just the cap didn't quite get moist enough.
Yeah.
Moist.
I guess next time I should dip it in the whiskey first.
Yeah. That's how we decided to moisten up the end of his, was just kind of dip it in the bourbon a little bit.
Oh, that is so good. That is a acceptable
That is
pairing.
a great pairing. If these were easily accessible and not excessively expensive, that is a pairing that I would buy again.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I wished I could do that I didn't have the time or budget to do was get us some actual 1875. Well, not actual, these are the actuals, I guess. The kind you can get easily in America to compare it to. Because I really like those.
It'd be cool if we ever get the chance again, we'd have to do that. Hey, when's your woman going back to Europe?
He and her, I think, are supposed to go this coming summer or next year in the summer if they're still a thing.
Well, maybe
Not saying that I have any reason to think they wouldn't be. It's a new relationship.
Yeah.
She seems really nice. I'm definitely thank you.
Yes. Melissa. Melissa, Caddy.
Yeah, I can remember her last name. That's easy. I was trying to avoid her last name.
Melissa. I was right the first
Melissa.
time.
Thank you, Melissa. What I said. But yeah, I'm still impressed with this cigar. It's just it has the Henry McKenna syndrome of I expected more.
Yes.
And it's sort of like if you got to meet Captain America, like the actor that played him, and he turned out to be like a dirty fucking commie.
Say no to communism. Yeah, that would be depressing. Glad that's not a thing, though, right?
I don't think he's a straight commie. I think he doesn't think he's a commie. He's pretty much a socialist, though.
He's a closet crony.
Yeah, I've heard some negative things about the actor, but the character's awesome. Anybody that Frank Castle looks up to is worth paying attention to.
Here, buddy.
Oh, look. Seth also got a lighter that he wants to show off.
I tried to eat it, and it burned my face.
We really need to wrap this up.
Okay.
Till we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, drop us a comment, and check out our Facebook page for daily updates.